people in the world are idolizing themselves. And if they're not idolizing themselves, they have some other kind of idol. It's all idolatry. But I was just thinking right now, for example, people on YouTube or anyone that tries to, as they would say, make a name for themselves anywhere, they're just committing idolatry, even if they don't realize it. It's like I can see right through it. Sometimes these same people might even mention Jesus, though they're probably talking about the hippie, or might say God, or say words like bless. But at the end of the day, you're still idolizing yourself and very much likely asking for money or willing to take money. Intention is very important. You can't hide your intention from the Most High God. You can't. He knows your intentions. He knows your heart. But just none of this should even exist. All this technology and how people take advantage of it, and they're just using it to idolize themselves. The real humans, anyways. It's all idolatry. So just imagine if it were suddenly taken from them, their main source to maintain their idolization of themselves, whether it's live streaming, videos, any kind of content they make, they put out there in the world. So if you took that from them, what do you think their reaction would be? Probably rage. It's all idolatry, and they're in big trouble. And then they become prideful. They may exalt themselves, view themselves as better than others, or just naturally just start looking down on others, which is naturally that's just what's going to happen. When someone is idolizing themselves, they may project it onto the other people, their mentality, I mean. How come these other people aren't idolizing me? They look down on them. Or they'll say things like, some people are nobodies. It's all just designed, everything, to get people to feed into it. All these people are screwed. I can just see it. They have no idea the world that they're living in. And at some point in time, they will learn what this world really was. and how basically they were supporting it. Because, as I've said before, if you're not out of it completely and totally against it, then you're in support of it. And if you're supporting this great deception that we live in, you're supporting everything that comes along with it. All the wickedness, the sin, the carelessness, you're supporting that. You're upholding it. How can you expect anything other than to share its fate, which is to be destroyed? Even if you were deceived, you're still supporting it. Still counts. You have to be totally against it and out of it and in Christ. You have to invite Christ in to use you to glorify himself and draw near to Christ and try to wake others up. How can you support this place? How can one support this world? But if that's what they're going to do, just idolize themselves while they're here and make money off of it. Hard to say, but I would have to say they have to know what their outcome's going to be. Shouldn't be doing that. Nobody's better than anybody. Not supposed to exalt yourself. So you read about like the plagues in the book of Revelation, all the things that are going to happen, the mass deaths. And for those of us that are in Christ and out of this world, it makes sense. God makes no mistakes. The beginning from the end, he already knows what's going to happen. Even if one says they believe in God, doesn't mean that they have a relationship with him, that he's going to know them, that they have faith in him, true, genuine faith that they're born again. They might still just be functioning in the world. And like I just said, if you're functioning in the world, you're supporting everything that comes along with that. The term would be lukewarmedness. They're lukewarm. Christian in name only, though I don't like the term Christian. You're either in the world or you're in Christ and out of the world. There is no in between. So when I see, for example, people on the internet basically just idolizing themselves, I see someone who's dead already. It's kind of like a grayed out. I don't know how to explain it. They're dead in sin, even if they don't know it themselves, even if they think they're doing good things or that they have a good heart or they're not a bad person. Or it's not about that. You're still supporting This world, you represent it. You're supposed to be out of it and against it. This world is nothing but a deception and pure wickedness, and everything was always left to chance, other than God's will. How can anyone support that? All the badness that happens here. Turning a blind eye and saying you don't care is still supporting it. But anyways, thanks for listening. God bless you all. And remember, Christ is King.